Hey guys, it is Cindy and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be my no makeup look slash how to still look like a baddie without foundation. There are some days where I do not want to put on a full face of makeup, but I still want to look a little bit put together and a little bit fresh and just make myself feel a little more myself, but without the extra products. So today's video is going to be how I achieve that everyday makeup look. This is also how I usually do my makeup on the daily whenever I want to go out, and also just like for work and stuff, because on the weekdays I want to just get up and go and don't want to feel like foundations on my skin. So this is a super natural makeup look. It will still look like you wake up flawless. So I also have acne prone skin. I have textures and pores. This routine, I don't cover everything because again, like I want to still look natural and look like the makeup is my skin versus it's like a foundation or a makeup mask on me. So it's gonna be pretty natural. I'm still gonna have a little bit of texture and like spots peeking through, but that's okay because that's kind of the look that I'm going for, and it doesn't have to be like super high coverage because we're going for a light coverage today. Going to start off with adding some oil. There's hair in here. Oil on my skin. I always put oil, especially now because it is winter and my skin gets really dry. So adding extra moisture helps a lot because when I don't do this, foundation and concealer tends to crack when I am not. I'm just gonna put the extras on my arm, but I tend to see that my makeup cracks throughout the day, or literally right when I apply the makeup or finish applying the makeup, that my skin is already cracking because it's so dry. Even if I moisturize it really well, it still is cracking. So I like to put some oil on my skin because it helps with the dryness and just adds a little more hydration. After this step, I usually go in with sunscreen, but I'm not going anywhere today. I'm not going outside. This is just like me filming in my bedroom today, but I usually put on sunscreen because always wear your sunscreen when you go outside. Like, you do not want to have premature wrinkles, so I always put on sunscreen after this step, and usually every day. Wear your sunscreen every day. For concealer, I'm gonna go in with the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour wear concealer. This is one of my favorite. It is super thick in my opinion, like it is full coverage, and that is perfect because we don't want to use too much products today. I'm gonna add the concealer right under my eyes, usually wherever I conceal regularly. Also, you guys, don't mind my big mirror if it like blocks, I'm so sorry, but I always use this mirror whenever I do my makeup. And it's really hard for me to film sometimes because I'm like, I feel like the mirror covers like half of the screen, and I'm not trying to cover half of the screen. It's just I need to like be all up in my mirror whenever I do my makeup. But sometimes I rely on like my iPhone, like the camera, to kind of see what I'm doing, because then I feel like you guys will see what I'm doing whenever I'm like not like in my mirror like that. But yeah, I just put on concealer wherever I usually conceal, and I'm probably gonna go back and concealer again, but I'm gonna take this little, not a sponge, but like this puff. I always use this whenever I'm like doing a quick natural makeup look because it's just like an easy blendable like tool, and like I use this part for like my under eyes and then switch it to this side to do like my other like blending my contour. So it's like multi-purpose, and I don't want to wash so many brushes, so this is like a super helpful tool. So I'm just gonna blend out the chin and everywhere. I'm gonna blend out wherever I put the concealer and kind of placing it where I usually put on foundation, kind of like spreading it out, making the layers thin. And this concealer is super high coverage, so I really like it. And I always put a little bit of concealer here as well because I get red around this area, so I kind of like having it here to kind of get more coverage. Like right off the bat, I feel like I already have like a little more coverage, and I look a little more bright, a little bit more even just by adding a little bit of concealer. The under eyes are so much brighter, like you can tell. I feel like I could tell like my under eyes look a little more brighter, a little more awake compared to this one. Like you could see kind of like the darkness peeking through here. This eye looks a lot more awake. A dot right here and it's like concealing it all. And I'm just gonna put it like in this area of my face because I also get red in that area. And I'm just gonna take that little small product, just blend it out on my cheeks just to even that skin tone a little bit. And then I'm gonna take some of this and put it on my forehead as well because I feel like the forehead cannot just have nothing, you know what I mean? And just blend it into the skin. I'm really pleased on how this is turning out because I love like when I could use just one layer product. So next I'm gonna go in with contour because of course I need to have a little bit of dimension in my face. So I'm just gonna put contour right here, going really light. And I do contour my nose because I like the little button nose look. And then just a little bit on the forehead. And I'm just gonna take the powder puff again and just blend out the contour. And then I don't like go too precise on the nose, just like kind of blend it out and blend this out as well. It feels like I have nothing on my face because it's just so like a coverage that we're doing today that it's just like it's perfect for every day. I'm gonna actually put on a little bronzer. I wasn't going to, but I feel like it needs it because I look a little flat still. Usually I skip this step and just stick with my contour and add blush, but I want a little more color to my face, so I'm gonna go get some bronzer. I love this product so much. It really like lasts so long as well, so I really like it. Just put a little bit on the nose too. And then of course with the powder puff again, just going to blend that into the skin. As you guys could see for bronzer, I put it kind of more higher on my cheeklet. I put my contour here, but bronzing is where the sun naturally hits your face, so it kind of is like your cheekbone area because that's like the highest points of your face. Just blend it out. It just looks like my skin but better. So for blush, I like to keep it very neutral, very like cute pink vibes because I don't want anything too red. So I'm gonna take this Glossier Cloud Paint. This is in the shade Beam. I really like this shade. It's so natural and I just think it adds a little color to my face. I'm just gonna tap it into my skin with my fingers. It adds like a little natural pink blush to the skin, which I really like. A little bit of highlighter to add some shine onto my face. Usually I don't really do this part whenever I do my full face actually because I like using a powder highlighter, but usually on days where I want a more natural look, I do this kind of liquid highlighter situation. Just put it on the tips of my nose right here, blending it out with my fingers. I feel like your fingers are your best tools. A natural glow to the skin. I'm a oily skin girly, so I always set my skin, even on days where I am wearing less makeup. I always try to set it because I don't want it to move, but also I don't want to get oily throughout the day. So I'm gonna just take the Huda Beauty, kind of put it on my powder puff the same way I was using, and kind of just powder the under eyes. I'm not gonna go crazy and put it like on the highlighter. I'm not gonna put on the highlighter because kind of will defeat the purpose of adding the cream, but I'm just going to put it in like the areas where I usually get oily. But this powder really softens the whole face, so it kind of gives your face a little more of a flawless finish look. I'll blend this part out, but I'm gonna go in with eyebrow gel next. Usually I fill in my eyebrows, but now that I have them tattooed, this saves me a whole step, so I don't really need to fill my eyebrows, but I liked putting a little bit of gel just so my hairs could kind of stay in place throughout the day. So I'm gonna do that real quick and then I'll come back with how I do my eyes, which are also really simple. I'm gonna be using this e.l.f. laminating brow gel. It's supposed to be like the dupe for the Refi one, but I'm just going to take some and brush it over my brows. Got some on my hair. Got some on my hair. I have very small Asian lashes, so I do put on lashes. I'm going to tightline first before I go in with lashes. I always do this even when I wear mascara. It just gives your eyes a little more color and it kind of fills in the skin area. And tightlining just gives your, when you're wearing mascara and you tightline, I feel like your eyelashes look thicker. So I'm gonna tightline. Just be super careful when you tightline because I almost poked my eyeballs out. Go in with my regular eyelashes. I have this thing, I'm very frugal when it comes to eyelashes, getting new lashes until I finish my whole pack. That is just something I've always done. I'm like very frugal in a way when it comes to just like lashes and lash extensions. Like I will finish a whole set before I buy a new like pair, because I don't know. I'm just like that when it comes to lashes. And lately I've been like that when it comes to products too. Like I try not to buy new ones unless I really need to. My lashes is on. You could tell the difference it makes. I feel like it just makes my eyes look bigger. And I really like these like anime style lashes. Lashes are all on. Next I'm just gonna go in with lips. So I usually take a light pink lipstick or lip pencil and just outline my lips. Sometimes I don't outline my lips, but for the sake of today's video, I'm going to outline my lips. And I tend to stay within my natural lip shape. I'm gonna go in with a pink gloss. It is a e.l.f. gloss in the shade, what shade is this? Pink Quartz. And just gonna add gloss on my lips. Alright you guys, this is the makeup look for today. This is my everyday no foundation makeup look. I hope you guys enjoy it. This is such a simple and easy makeup look, which is kind of like, I feel like the theme of my channel, because I always like to simplify things that do not need to be that complicated, but I always like to try to also incorporate that kind of mentality when it comes to my makeup, because of course like everyone lives such a busy life and I want to try to simplify little routines here and there as much as possible. And I feel like even a little less foundation or even no foundation and a little bit of concealer and your usual like bronzing, contour, blush and all that still looks good even on a no foundation day. So I hope you guys like this video, like my everyday glam but with less product on. But yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Feel free to let me know what you guys would like to see next, and if you guys like this video, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.